Yes, Julume is my surname,
Yeah.
and like Sunday is my middle name.
It's Sunday.
Yes,
I just call it Sunday.
yeah, Sunday is like the easiest one.
Yeah. What's
So-
Jumule.
Julume.
Julume.
Yes,
Okay.
Julume. So this is like a silent D. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
just Julume.
That's always when it's a D with a J. It's always.
Yeah. So it's a silent D. Yeah. So thank you so much, Gunraagh,
Yeah.
for allowing me to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So yeah, for the first question, can you just maybe tell us about yourself, where you are from, who you are, where you are from, and the most exciting thing that you found about this whole event, the Youth for Climate event?
Okay. So I'm Gunraagh. I'm an architect based out of Delhi in India. And what's been most exciting about this is the collective that we've formed and the diversity we've brought together. I really appreciate that we're youths from all countries across the world coming together, and we're all like-minded, which is fantastic, and that fosters a sense of the fact that we're not alone in this.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I came to meet many people from countries that I only used to hear, but I never met them.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I agree.
so there's a whole diverse. So you were pitching in urban sustainability.
That's right.
So can you tell us about what was your project about?
Okay, so I've been working around Delhi's landfills for 3 years now. And Delhi's landfills are colossal. They're like mountains that the city has made over the last 4 decades. And 64% of these landfills is a soil-like substance called inert waste. A larger chunk is also construction waste. And all of this is a very troubling thing for the city. So what I'm doing is I'm turning this waste into construction blocks, which can pave the way to a better future because they can be used as pavements for the ground. And so currently I've been using it to revamp parks and open spaces for communities, but I seek to scale it as an opportunity for the commercial market.
Oh, I see. So now you're just doing it as a non-profit?
It's been non-profit because we work with waste pickers, and these waste pickers and migrant workers will develop the blocks, so they get green jobs, and then we use the blocks for landscaping and making their community better.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it's been non-profit, but that's because it's been in this pilot phase. As I move forward, I'll look towards developing a market for the product and putting it out there.
Exactly, I see. So you guys pitched, like you were so many people that were pitching, and you as well a lot in the urban sustainability.
Yeah.
So how did you see the competition? Did you see it as a competition, or how did you see it?
The way I see that there were 25 entries and they were very diverse in what they wanted to do. So it wasn't competition. Of course, I understand we're limited by funding, so we can only fund half of the people who pitched. But then I see a lot of synergies in our work. I see that a lot of people are working with waste, electronic and different kinds of waste. I see people who are working with sustainability and making public open spaces better. And a lot of things, a lot of calls have resonated over the last 2-3 days. So that's been fantastic.
I see. So can you just maybe tell us about the landscape of young people in Delhi or maybe in India? India is a big country, so many people.
The most popular in the world.
Exactly. So are they are the young people that are active in the climate action or in the climate sector and all that?
We have several youth and volunteer-led organizations that look towards creating climate action networks. This is largely voluntary, right? So the scope for volunteering in climate action in India and Delhi is great, and the government is also supportive this. They're also creating forums where more citizens, not just youths, can engage in climate actions. Small things like planting trees or cleaning streets, all of that. And there's also the entrepreneurial side of it, which is fantastic. Over the last past few years, we've seen amazing initiatives come out that are for the climate, for public good, and also in the climate space.
I see. And I think the notion that we actually have is that the climate can only be like a non-profit, but then I think you can also there are so many business opportunities within the climate environment.
Right, but then they're not as lucrative business opportunities as tech perhaps or any other thing. So if you want to get into the climate space to do business, that's not how to start. Right? You must understand that you're doing it in another way. It's social entrepreneurship, it's social innovation, it's not capitalistic innovation. Right.
That's true. And I think that's why it's so challenging for people to drive from the renewable energy, from the fossil fuel and all that.
Because the intent should not be to make billions here. The intent should be to benefit billions, right? Exactly. So that's the idea.
Yeah, That's
But then
very
how do you keep it sustainable? How do you not rely on grants in the long run? Which is why entrepreneurship becomes important.
So that's very true. Any last words?
No, thank you, Elizabeth. It's been amazing.
Okay, thank you so much. I
All
really
right.
appreciate it.